Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan Winters. So for my case study, I actually did a situation I just had at work. I work as a merchandiser, a liquor merchandiser for an alcohol distribution company. So basically, what I do is I go into different types of stores and I get displays of our liquor products on the floor. Um, and then for the month of October, I was actually tasked with putting pallets out in two of my Walmarts, and they were pallets of Smirnoff and Captain Morgan. And then I was also supposed to do pallets of a brand of wine under the supplier called Constellation. Um, so what we usually do, we have a small sales team. We usually work alone, but we are part of a team. And when one of us has a task like this, we will get together in a meeting and kind of brainstorm ideas and stuff like that. Depending on who has the task, determines who kind of leads the group. So for our group, we have 6 people that are always there, and then sometimes we have a supplier, and this time we did have a supplier. So my group consisted of myself, my division manager, Austin, um, our other merchandisers, Jamie, Michael, Lucas, Raphael, and then our supplier was Casey. So she helped us out as well. Um, so for our group, we use structuration theory, which basically me and Austin were the leaders because it was my territory, my assignment, and Austin's the division manager. And then the other members were tasked with brainstorming ideas and kind of throwing in, their ideas of how to approach it and how to get the Walmarts to floor the liquor. Because these two stores particularly don't like to floor pallets of liquor. They're high theft areas, so that's the reason for that. And then just because we were accomplishing the same goal, and we have similar jobs, we use symbolic convergence theory as well, which I think is necessary in any group setting, in order to have cohesiveness. As far as the diversity of the group, we were pretty well diverse. Me, Austin, Michael, we're white males. Jamie's a Hispanic female. Raphael is a Hispanic male. Lucas is he's half white, half black. And Casey is a white female. So we had pretty much every group kind of well represented there. So what we did is, we got together, we had meetings, kind of determined how we'd go about pitching this. And Lucas had a similar situation the month prior where he was tasked with getting out, wine display as well in one of his Walmarts. So he actually mentioned, bringing up the report of the numbers since the wine pallet went out, and seeing how sales have increased, and also showing a picture of his display, kind of as a point of reference when we pitched to the managers of my Walmarts. So we all agreed, this was, a good idea, a good starting point. So we ran with that. We decided that me, and Austin and Casey would be pitching together, just kind of for more support, to have more people there, more voices heard, basically. So I think that our diversity, actually help, produce synergy as well as the symbolic convergence theory. Actually, page 46 states that groups whose members have deep diversity have greater potential to produce synergy, and I found this to be true. And it didn't take long for us to come up with a strategy that we all agreed upon, thanks to Lucas. But everybody kind of participated. There were no non-participants in the group. So us being Austin and I being leaders, we both kind of adapt a democratic leadership style, which according to the book encourages participation and responsibility from group members. When we get together like this, we do encourage participation, and we're all really good about getting in there and participating and coming up with ideas. So when pitching, we actually went in. We went in to pitch. We found managers Jose and Maria for my first store, and we went ahead and started asking, what do you think about these displays? Do you think that's something you guys want to do? Put it in the front entrance. They were kind of hesitant because of the theft, and I could tell it was turning into a negotiation, which the book defines that as a process by which a joint decision is made by two or more parties. Um, so I understood what was happening. So we brought out Lucas's idea. I showed the picture. I showed how sales had been tracking ever since the wine palette had gone out and sales had increased. So I went ahead and discussed this, and they kind of turned and finally actually agreed to put it out in the entrance. I gave it about a week or so. I brought up the sales from that store, and I went to my other store. Told them because sales had increased 19% since putting the pallet out on those wines, and as well as the Smirnoff, they decided to floor that pallet as well. So I went to my second Walmart and kind of did the same negotiation strategy. Showed them fact-based selling techniques, that sort of thing, and they agreed as well. So everything worked out. It's we're usually tasked with these non-routine tasks, and that's the only time conflicts ever come up. But they're usually positive. And the book even says conflicts with non-routine tasks are often have a positive effect. And I found this to be true as well. So that spoke volumes to that. Everything worked out. I ended up getting bonus for it, and I'm going to be taking my team to lunch. And I thanked him as soon as it happened. And yeah, that's what happened. All right, thank you.